My name is Kelechi, and I'm here to talk about issues of health. It's a very serious situation because what is happening in our world today is very, very serious. Imagine an organism coming to take over our place in this planet Earth. This planet is meant for you and I to live and be healthy, but a situation whereby organisms now coming to kill us and waste our life for nothing's sake, we don't allow that, and we can't allow it. Now, what we have today is what is very, very serious. A situation whereby an organism comes and wipes away millions of people is not something we should tolerate. How do we know this? If you look back on what happened in 1918, whereby a virus known as Spanish flu was able to infect 500 million people and killed 100 million people. I'm talking about what happened 100 years ago. And then something that looks like this virus is here with us. The other day I was just talking about Lassa fever, which takes away 20% of those infected. This particular coronavirus is able to eradicate 60% of those infected. The question is, how do we solve this problem? Before we look at that, what is our country, Nigeria, doing about this? Are we taking care of it? I'm happy with the latest information I heard that anybody coming in from China to this country, Nigeria, will have to wait in a very special place for 2 weeks for us to see if there are symptoms of coronavirus. It is a very deadly virus. Let's look at what we have on this coronavirus. Where is it? Where is this deadly virus that have been killing thousands of people? Oh, this is the virus. Let's have a closer look at it. Now make it brighter. Closer, please. Wow, this is the coronavirus. This virus have caused death of hundreds of people. And as we talk of rats causing Lassa fever, killing tens of people, we are also looking at bats causing coronavirus that have infected over 8,000 people and have already killed more than 774 persons. It is already pandemic because it has reached over 37 countries as we speak. Now there's something I want us to look at. We have rats, we have bats. Rats, RAT, causing Lassa fever, which is fatal. Now we have bats, BAT, causing coronavirus, which is a reminder of what happened in 1918 when over 100 million people lost their life. Remember, as at then, it was 3/5 of the world's entire population that was wiped by the Spanish flu, which was very, very deadly. So Nigeria should keep up the pace in the decision to combat this deadly virus. A research is already going on in different parts of the world. And investing in this situation to save millions of lives is not something we should think twice, because China have already invested $144 million to make sure that this virus is prevented from spreading. And that is why in different sectors, so many persons are doing so many things to ensure that this virus does not spread. And what do we need to do? We need to sensitize our people. As we see here, we have Francisco Alvarez, the regional public health officer, speaks to dock workers about the new coronavirus. This is something that we need to educate everybody around us and let them know that it is what is in vogue in our world today. A woman wearing protective face mask delivers a leaflet on coronavirus in Hong Kong. She's doing this to ensure that people are aware of what is happening around the world. Here we have security personnel wearing hazardous material suits, measuring body temperatures of passengers as they enter the subway station in Beijing. This is something that we need to actually work on. Even in the trains, we have to disinfect everywhere to make sure that this particular deadly virus does not spread beyond what we are experiencing today. You can see the site where they are actually working to finish up a project that will accommodate over 1,000 beds in the hospital, and this has to be finished before February 3rd according to China statistics. We need to submit ourselves for check. Health workers check the temperature of everybody around to ensure that nobody is carrying this virus around. Even as people travel, they have to protect themselves with nose mask to make sure that even in the air they don't catch this virus. At schools, very important, we have to apply disinfectants to make sure that students wash their hands so that in any form the virus is around them, it's quickly eradicated. You can see children in the class who are wearing facial masks as a precautionary measure to make sure that this virus does not spread beyond what we know. Everybody should be submissive to the process of regulating and ensuring that this virus does not spread beyond what we are seeing today. You can see an ambulance carrying a Japanese citizen repatriated from Wuhan who has shown flu-like symptoms during in-flight screening for coronavirus. So immediately he has to be rushed to the hospital to make sure that proper care is taken. Now here we have a situation in International Airport in New Zealand happening day before yesterday, where every passenger is expected to pass through a formal screening before they get into the city. It's very, very important we carry out all this check. Now you realize that the Thailand Prime Minister is talking to journalists about the modus operandi of this coronavirus. It's something that we need to check everywhere around us. In here we have quarantine workers spray disinfectant at international airport in South Korea. All these measures are very, very important. So as we speak, we need to be at alert, very, very careful to watch what happens around us. So if you see any of these symptoms anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, please let us call this toll-free line 0800 97000010. Please ensure for more of such information, subscribe to this channel, like this page, share, and let us get informed of what is happening around us. Have a great day. Thank you.